What's up YouTube? How you guys doing? I hope you're all having an amazing day. This is Lucas back again with another video for you guys, and we are once again working on our one-arm pull-ups. It's been a little while since I posted one of these one-arm pull-up training vlogs, but I'm excited to post another one. I absolutely love making these videos because I love training for the one-arm pull-up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, do me a huge favor. If you like it, don't forget to hit the like button. Without further ado, here we go, one-arm pull-up training. Enjoy the video. All right, everybody, welcome to another one-arm pull-up workout. You guys are looking at the warm-up right here. Starting off with some scapular retractions. I pretty much always start my pulling workouts with these. I always warm up with these. You got to know what you're looking at here. That's a passive hang when my shoulders are relaxed, and then when I retract the shoulders right there, that's an active hang. So passive hang, relaxed. When I retract the shoulders, active hang. And you want to keep your arms totally straight for this. Very important to warm up your shoulders and your scapula this way before you do any heavy pulling. Right here, I'm doing a shoulder warm up that I always like to do. I'm actually considering posting a video on my shoulder warm-up, what I specifically do to warm up my shoulders, but I'm not sure if there's enough interest out there. So if you want to see my shoulder warm-up, let me know in the comments below. I dealt with a shoulder injury about a year ago, and since then, I really spent a lot of time warming up my shoulders, and it's improved my performance a lot. Those are called shoulder dislocates. The closer your hands get together, the harder the shoulder dislocate is. So start nice and wide and slowly get closer, but start really wide. You want to take it slow with these. And I'm just showing you some other general exercises that I do to warm up my back. It's all very light, just trying to get blood flowing there. And right here, you're looking at some explosive pulling. So some explosive pull-ups and some explosive chin-ups before we get into the one-arm pulling. All right, here comes the first attempt of the one-arm pull-up. Quick power tip. Anytime you're hanging from a bar or from a ring, hanging from anything, holding on to anything really, if you want to generate as much force as possible, you got to grip that thing as tight as you can. So I see a lot of people make this mistake where they just hang from the bar loosely. They're lackadaisical about it. They just jump up and they're hanging, they're all relaxed. If you want to generate as much force as possible, you want to squeeze as tight as you can. That will literally cause your central nervous system to fire off more aggressively. It will stimulate your central nervous system more. So no matter what you're doing, if you grip whatever apparatus you're holding onto as tight as you can, you will fire your central nervous system even harder. So if you're going for a strength move, okay, this is for strength, not endurance. If you want to get 50 reps, you don't want to grip the bar as hard as you can, or you're going to tire yourself out. But if you're going for strength, for one, 2 reps, maybe 3 reps, you want to explode as hard as you can, squeeze that bar as hard as you possibly can. So I'm going to white knuckle grip this thing, try to break the ring in your hand. It will cause you to fire off your central nervous system more aggressively. It will cause you to generate more power. All right, here we go. Squeezing the ring as hard as possible. Clean. So clean. I'm proud of that. My chin got way above the ring. Listen, I don't want to count the rep unless my chin goes past the ring. So this is my left arm, and I'm very annoyed. All right, that's not terrible. My chin didn't really get clear though. Like I want my chin, not clean. I want my chin to get clearly past the bottom of that ring. I want it to get it inside that ring. So here's another clean one on my right side. It definitely wasn't as easy as the first one, but pretty clean on the right. And the muscular imbalance is driving me crazy that I can't do it on my left. So trust me, I'm gonna work on that a lot. This one is just ugly. I'm just stuck. That very top part, I just get stuck. So it is what it is. Just gotta keep training. All right, so after those 2 attempts, I decided to start doing negatives instead. So I obviously couldn't get it on my left, so I decided to just do really slow, controlled negatives. I'm going for a 10-second negative from the top all the way to the very bottom, as controlled as I possibly can. And notice how at the bottom, I stay in an active hang position. We were talking about that earlier, right? The scapular retraction. I don't just drop into a passive hang at the bottom. So watch this here. I'm slowly going down, and when my arm gets straight, I stay with my shoulder retracted, and now I relax it into the passive position. You just want to make sure that you're strong in that active hang at the bottom with the shoulder blade retracted. So you'll notice it again here, hopefully, as long as I didn't mess it up. Arm goes straight, the shoulder blade stays tucked in, and then boom, relax into passive. All right, so that's gonna take care of my really heavy strength work. You wanna be slow on those negatives and controlled, and now that I'm starting to fall pretty quick, it's because I'm getting fatigued. So I'm gonna move on. What I'm doing now is definitely not endurance work, it's still strength work, but it's not so close to my 1 rep max. So when your rep range, the way I've been working out here, as you guys have seen, is around 1 or 2 reps, you're really close to your max. And you want to do that once in a while, but you don't want to overdo it. So now I'm going to be doing more of a rep range between like 5 and 6 reps. gonna be doing some archer chin-ups, which is still one arm pull-up training, but it's much easier. I've got the other arm assisting me. Here we go, let's keep going. So I said I was doing archer chin-ups. I meant to say typewriters, sorry about that. I did 3 sets of 3 reps on typewriters, and I'm counting back and forth as 1 rep. So that's 2 reps right there, and then side to side, that's 3 reps. And then I was just doing some static holds at the end there. 1 over the top, quick static hold, 90 degrees, just for fun, just because it felt good. And man, I really love these. One person who I've seen do these a lot, a person who I really admire on Instagram, his name's Evan Raft. I don't even think he's on YouTube, but if you're on Instagram, most of you are on Instagram, I'm sure, you should check this guy out. This guy makes one arm pull-ups look like regular pull-ups. Like, the guy is a freak of nature. And I see him doing a lot of these on the bar, so I decided to start incorporating them more often because he's a guy I really like. These typewriters are a lot of fun, man. They look freaking cool, and they were one of the reasons I started calisthenics was I saw Frank Medrano doing this type of stuff, doing typewriters, doing front levers, and he just looks so weightless on the bar. So this exercise looks cool, but believe me, it is not just for looks. This exercise is very effective, and when you go to the side, you're isolating that one arm, so it's good for one arm pull-up training. It's good for pull-up training in general. Great exercise. I did 3 sets, 3 reps. Most of the exercises in this workout have been very low rep. So to switch it up, my last 3 exercises are going to be very high rep. I did max pull-ups for 2 sets. My first set, I got 15 reps, and my second set, I believe I got 12 reps. We've got fast twitch muscle fibers, and we've got slow twitch muscle fibers. And depending on your goals, right, you want to train differently. For me, and for a lot of people out there, we want to be strong, we want to be explosive, so we train our fast twitch muscle fibers, but a lot of people neglect their slow twitch muscle fibers, but you've got to train both. Even if you want to be a specialist, even if you just want strength, you don't care that much about endurance, you want to train your slow twitch muscle fibers also. Think of your body as a unit, as a team, right? And if you're the coach of a soccer team, you don't just want your starters to be amazing, you want the bench to be amazing too, right? So at some point, your starters, your fast twitch muscle fibers are gonna fatigue, and then your slow twitch muscle fibers have gotta kick in. And if you never target them, your bench sucks. And any team that doesn't have a good bench, you need to have a good second string, you need to have a good bench. So you gotta train fast twitch and you gotta train slow twitch. Somebody explained it to me that way a long time ago, and it really stuck with me. Don't neglect high rep work, don't neglect low rep work. You've gotta do both. All right, sorry about that. Kind of went off on a rant right there, but trust me, that is important. To finish off the workout, I did 3 sets of 10 reps, ring rows or Australian pull-ups or whatever you want to call them. The point is, this is a horizontal pull, okay? When I say horizontal pull, I mean horizontal. My arms are in front of my body. We did a lot of vertical pulling, which my arms were over my body. You've got to stay balanced with this, and rows are really underrated as an exercise. If you want to develop thickness in your back, you need to be doing some type of rowing. So horizontal pulling to balance the vertical pulling is also important. Don't neglect this. Definitely don't neglect this. 3 sets, 10 reps, ring rows. All right, guys, last but not least, really just for fun. This is not necessary. I've pretty much covered all my bases, but maybe you're like me and you never stop. Like, I never know when to stop. I always just want to do one more thing. It's always just one more. So I just want to do one more, just really controlled negative. I'm gonna pull up to the top, hold it as long as possible, and when I feel like I've just got nothing left, I'll go to 90. When I've got nothing left, I'll go to a slightly bent position. This is really just to completely tax myself and just kill it. My next workout in this week is gonna be specifically obstacle training. I'm probably gonna go to Ninja Lounge and get on obstacles because season 10 of Ninja Warrior is almost here and I gotta get on obstacles as much as I can. Hope you guys enjoy this next few seconds of me suffering. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend if you enjoyed it. See you guys soon.